rematch for the Ohio State Championship on January 13th in New Holland, Ohio. Chippendale, you want a rematch? You got it, buddy.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Well, we know it's not Chip because he's scared. So, Doink, you want a match? You want someone to challenge you? How about on January 13th?
I'm your lover, I'm your brother, I'm your killer, I'm your friend,
I will rip
I'm your
you apart. And you may think it's a joke.
I'm the reaper.
We'll see. We'll see who's laughing.
Hey again, wrestling folks, it's the Mack here with a special Mack Report holiday edition. The offices of IWA will, of course, be closed this weekend for celebration of Christmas. So I wanted to go ahead and get a Mack Report out today, especially after the footage you have just witnessed from Vincent Cross. Now, Cross wasn't in New Holland last month. No word on where the Maniac might have been. But he has issued the challenge to Doink. I can tell you, originally the match was supposed to be a Ohio title rematch between the new champion, the legendary clown Prince of Pranks, Doink the Clown, and the former champion, the Hollywood sex symbol, Chippendale. Chip's nowhere to be seen. He's currently dealing with an injury and will not be in New Holland in January for the January 13th show. So the challenge was left open there. We were here in the offices. I was told the booking committee were going through names of who would be a worthy competitor for Doink when this video arrived. We reached out to Doink, and that Doink's response will be in a speak out column later today, but I'm going to go ahead and exclusively read it here to you. Coming in from Doink here just a little bit ago after he witnessed Vincent Cross's challenge. And the Doink had this to say: "The Doinkster here, and I accept Vincent Cross's challenge for the Ohio Championship. I respect you and look forward to the match. See you soon, great wrestling fans of Ohio. All it takes is a whoopee cushion or a stump puller to keep my gold." So, Doink obviously is a fighting champion when it comes to the Ohio title, but I don't think he quite understands what he's getting into with Vincent Cross. Cross is definitely a few crayons short of a box. The elevator doesn't go all the way to the top floor. However you want to, whatever innuendos you want to use, comparisons here. But Vincent Cross is a very dangerous man. And when you consider he's the leader of the Forsaken, a group of thugs and freaks that seem to prey upon people and thrive on the violence, it could be very interesting January 13th when the Clown Prince returns to IWA to defend his title and is standing across from Mr. Unhinged Vincent Cross. Also, we're going to take a look at some footage that came out of Night of Christmas Chaos. This was the final part of the triple threat tag team match for the IWA tag team titles. The champions at the time, the Midwest Wrecking Crew, JD Blaze and Hayden Cross, had been eliminated. Hayden Cross had accidentally made contact with JD Blaze and found himself to get rolled up for the pinfall. Cross and Blaze were eliminated. We still haven't heard from Vincent Cross, from Hayden Cross, no relation. We still haven't heard from Hayden Cross about what JD Blaze and Bulldog Dan Hansen did later that night to their manager, David Wright, when they attacked him after the main event and fired him from the management of the Midwest Wrecking Crew. But with the elimination of the Midwest Wrecking Crew, we were down to 2 teams. Team No Thrills, Dalton Moss and Jace Thorne, taking on the team of the Young Gun, Ryan Thomas, and the Sweet Saint, Crochet St. Pierre. Apparently, I've been saying Crochet's name pretty wrong for a while. I've been calling him Crutcher. I guess it is actually Crochet. I guess when you're dealing with the French people, they like to pronounce their things a little different, especially their names. So anyway, Crochet St. Pierre, Jace Thorne in the ring, the final pinfall that saw Team No Thrills win the titles. Let's take a look at that now.
Driving right now, and it's kind of fitting. I get some messages and some screenshots, and I see some social media outcry about the Team No Thrills cheating to win their tag team titles back in New Holland this past weekend. They cheated. They rolled up Crochet St. Pierre and they pulled his tights. Jace Thorne used the tights. Listen, my partner would never cheat. My partner did not cheat. I had Ryan Thomas handled. He had Crochet St. Pierre handled. There's no video proof. The board of directors at IWA have looked over the footage. I've watched it. Jace has watched it. You cannot see anything that shows that he was cheating. It's fitting that I'm driving right now and it's starting to rain, because the rain hitting my windshield reminds me of the tears that are probably flowing from Crochet St. Pierre and Ryan Thomas. You know, we gotta get these guys some tissues, because I hate to see them cry. It's also fitting that there's a garbage truck in front of me as I'm driving right now, because the excuses that they have for why they lost are pure trash. January 13th in New Holland again. Jace Thorne and I will be there with our tag team titles, starting off 2018 the right way. Whether it's against the Midwest Wrecking Crew, whether it's against CSP and Ryan Thomas, whether it's against anybody in the IWA, we'll let anybody have their shot. We're going to be fighting champions. We're going to defend our titles. I'm ready for it. Jace is ready for it. We're on any challengers. Anybody who wants a match, you let us know. Anytime, anywhere. January 13th starts the undisputed title reign of Team No Thrills.
Okay, folks, we're back. As you've seen, Jace Thorne got to roll up on St. Pierre to win the match. You just heard from Jace Thorne's partner, Doomsday Dalton Moss. Honestly, he's right. We've checked both footages from ourselves. That night, Campus Nation, one of IWA's partners, were in the building and they were shooting footage. I've looked at their footage and I can't seem to catch the roll up myself and where the hand was on, if the hand was actually pulling the tights or if the hand was simply bracing against the lower back. I've been told that some people say they can see the tight pull, others say they can't. Jace Thorne says he didn't pull the tights. St. Pierre says he did. So that's where we're at, folks. We got new IWA Tag Team Champions, Team No Thrills, and we got two young men that are very unhappy about the outcome of the match. So what we're going to do, January 13th, New Holland, Ohio, countdown to Uprising. The countdown begins January 13th. Uprising will be later in 2018. At this show, we're going to put Dalton Moss and Crusher St. Pierre in a one-on-one match. We are also going to put Jace Thorne versus Ryan Thomas in a one-on-one match. And what we've held the stipulation as this: if Thomas or St. Pierre can beat either one of the tag team champions, they will get another tag team title match. If not, they will be out of contention for the tag team titles and will start at the bottom of the list and have to work their way back up the list. The Midwest Wrecking Crew, as former champions, will get a rematch. We have not heard from their camp yet as to when they want that rematch. So, right now, as far as we know, the Wrecking Crew have other priorities, and that leaves open this opportunity for Thomas and St. Pierre to step in and try to get another title match. But they have to win one of the matches. Thomas has to beat Thorne, or St. Pierre has to beat Dalton Moss. If neither one of those matches comes out to the benefit of the challengers, they will not get a tag team title match, and they will go back to the back of the line and work their way back up. So we have now announced 4 matches for Countdown to Uprising. The 4 matches we have already announced. Halfway there, folks. We still have 4 exciting matches to announce as well. One of those matches being the main event that night, which is a huge match, folks. I cannot wait to tell everyone about that one. But I was told by the booking committee, until every I is dotted and every T is crossed on the contracts, we will not be announcing that match quite yet. But the 4 matches we do have already announced for that night. Dalton Moss, Doomsday Dalton Moss, will take on the Sweet Saint, Crusher St. Pierre. Crusher. If he doesn't like it, he'll let me know about it. And Jace Thorne will take on the young gun Ryan Thomas. We will also see the Fallen Angel Hayden Cross in action in a singles match versus the Funky White Boy Dominic McCool. Now, McCool's a member of the Party Animals, so will be allowed at ringside with Cross, so we'll keep everything fair. Should be a good match. I don't know where Hayden's mind frame is. His mindset right now is after what this went down last month. This month, I guess, technically still. What just went down at Christmas Chaos. But McCool is coming off being out with some injuries of his own that he's been dealing with. So I do not know who will be in the best of shape going into this match. Also, that night, we will see, as announced just a few minutes ago, the Ohio champion, the legendary Clown Prince of Pranks, Doink the Clown, will be in action defending his title against Mr. Unhinged, Vincent Cross. Should be a great show, folks, and we still got 4 more matches to announce. This is an 8-match card. You can go to some of these other companies that'll charge you twice as what we charge you, and they may give you 5 matches, and half of those matches are going to stink, folks. Let's be brutally honest here. Half of those matches are just not even worth you walking in the door. IWA gives you quality matches. We give you entertaining matches. We will send you home happy, and we will bring you back the next month ready to find out what's going to happen next at the mighty IWA. That's what it's all about, folks. The entertainment value that we provide you for the price that we offer, that we charge. So, folks, I'm out of here. I'm going to go and enjoy my Christmas. I hope all of you enjoy your Christmas. I continue to thank you all for your support of IWA and how much you've helped us grow in 2017 and how many exciting things we have coming down the pipe here in 2018. It's going to be a huge year for IWA. We've bounced back in a big way from some down times. I look forward to seeing you all at the matches. I encourage you all to check out our website if you want to read Doink's words for yourself. The Speak Out column will be up there later today. We got some new columns coming to the website here in the weeks ahead. I encourage you all to follow us on Twitter. I'm going to put up a little link here about our social media contact, different social media platforms that we have. Follow us on Twitter. We just recently hit 100 followers on Twitter. That's not a huge amount, but for just now recently starting a Twitter account, that's pretty good. I would love to see more of you following IWA, sharing our posters, retweeting them, whatever you want to call it, getting the news out about what's going on in IWA. This is about you folks. We can't do this without you, and we wouldn't want to do it without you. You guys are the best fans around. So continue to support IWA as we continue to strive to be the very best. Until next time, this is the Mack, and I'll see you guys at ringside, folks. Merry Christmas.